What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video and welcome back to another episode of me trying to break into the 1,000-pound club in 60 days. Today, super excited. Got big deadlifts and back. Really happy to put some of the form stuff I've been researching over the last week or so into practice today. Mainly being getting the bar much closer to my shins, pretty much scraping my shins on the way up. Hence why, like you'll see, I'm wearing much longer socks today because I don't have any deadlift socks. But yeah, pretty pumped about it. After deadlifts, so I think we're going to stick probably back at 285 like we did last week. See how that moves with some of the new form stuff and just how I'm feeling. I'm feeling a little bit better today too. So after that, jump into some other movements, a couple of rows, couple of vertical kind of things. Yeah, gonna kind of wing the second part of the workout, but like the last couple of days, trying to come into it with a lot more intensity than I have been. So it's been working really well, and yeah, get into the workout. All right, so coming up to the last warm-up set here at 255. First few warm-up sets felt pretty good, coming closer to the shin. My last warm-up set, I did a couple reps and felt okay, but I don't think I was quite as close as I should have been, and my arms were a little bit wider. So just, per usual, one last rep here. And yeah, I think this will give me a really good idea for what I can expect. Yeah, okay, that felt really good. So yeah, go up to 285, and we'll see how many we can get. Whew. All right, so needless to say, 6 reps at 285 is a lot better than 3 reps at 285. So really happy about the progress we made. I don't think all of that has to do with moving the bar closer. A little bit of it has to do with just me feeling a little bit better. But man, I'm really happy with that. The bar path definitely helped a lot with it being closer, pulling closer to the body. I'm also not going down quite as much into a squat. I talked about my depth kind of being an issue, but I think I did a little too far the other way where I was going down a little too far. So came up just a little bit, but not too far up where it put too much strain on my back. But yeah, really happy about that. And yeah, not much else to say. I'm gonna go ahead and quit deadlifts there. Don't want to do too much and risk an injury, but I'm gonna unload the bar and then hop into some other movements. First, post deadlift exercise. Just gonna do some pull-ups. I'm gonna aim for 3 sets of 8. Pull-ups have been really, difficult lately. Like I mentioned in the last video, put on a couple more pounds that I'm trying to get off. But if you've done pull-ups, every pound you put on makes these much harder. So. All right, first set, better than expected. So a couple more like that. Okay, that was a little bit harder. So, all right, one more set. We'll move on to something for thickness, I guess. Last set. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, those last two sets are a lot harder than the first one. But anyways, gonna move on to some bench supported high cable rows, and then probably stay there for 4 sets or so. Then move on, finish off with some pullovers with the rope cable. So. All right, first set here. Really just feel it out. Cool. Yeah, feel good. Just gonna move up in some weight. Don't want to go, above 12, 15 reps each time. But I moved up the cable a little bit more than last time. I had it probably, I don't know, 3 spots lower or whatever you want to call it last time. But I really like moving it up higher. Just it feels just a little bit better, especially with the setup that I have here with this bench. Last time when it was lower, it kept getting caught on the bench a little bit, and number one, didn't feel as good, messed up the movement, and number two, it kind of tore up not really tore up, but picked at the bench a little bit. So yeah. Oh. All right, so I'm gonna do one more set here, and You know, something that I was going to say earlier and kind of forgot that I am trying to do, going back to the video yesterday where on the bench I mentioned that my right side keeps breaking down on my bench for contracting my shoulder blades back. And my theory is that it has to do a lot with my stabilizer muscles. You know, I tend to do a lot of two-handed movements, you know, so that one side doesn't get overworked. But I have a feeling that maybe I'm compensating a little bit more on my left side for my right side on those. So I am trying to add in more single arm movements and, you know, kind of single sided to also work on just the individual muscles a little bit more, making sure that I'm not getting overpowered by another side. So yeah, I'm gonna drop it back down and do one of my favorite finishers that I saw a couple of years ago. I think it was actually Jay Cutler that did this, but I'll explain that in a minute. So the finisher that I really like for the back, it doesn't always work out with every muscle group, but it does really well for back, at least for me. It's 10 reps, but the first 5 reps, you using the row as an example, you do the rowing motion and you hold it for about 1-2 seconds, really squeeze. You do 5 reps just like that, and on the 5th rep, you hold it for 5 seconds, squeeze as hard as you can, and then do 5 more repetitions after that of just normal reps. So that's why you need a little bit lower, lighter weight, but feels really, really good. Squeeze. Hold for 5. And 5 normal. And the other side. Hold. Oh. Yeah, so that's that. I really enjoy that movement. The rep scheme, everything, it just feels really, really good to finish off that way. So highly recommend if you have not tried that. But anyways, going to move on to the cable pullovers with the rope extension, and yeah, I think that's going to be it for the workout. Last exercise, like I said, the rope pullovers deal. I don't really know ever what to call these. I know technically I think they are pullovers, but to me, pullovers is with the dumbbell on the bench. Anyways, so I'm going to do these movements. I'm just going to do 2 sets of probably about 20 reps on these just to finish everything out. Yeah, 20 is enough. All right, one more set here, and we're going to wrap it up. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up the video here. Yeah, that was a fun workout. Super, super stoked about the 6 reps at 285. Again, I know you guys didn't see my last deadlift workout, but I got a really ugly 3 reps at 285 last time. So I'm going to move that up next week, or next deadlift workout, to I've been doing 10-pound jumps, but I think for this to really make some progress and push myself a little bit more, I think I'm going to go up to 305 next time. See how many I can do for that. This was the first workout probably since I started this road to 1,000-pound club thing that I felt good about a deadlift workout and really just a back workout in general. Feel really, really good. Really inspired is probably the best word for it, to keep going with this, to hit that goal, which, each workout that's gone by this last week, I felt better and better and more confident that I'm going to be able to hit the 1,000 pounds in 60 days. We are almost halfway through. I think we got like 5 days until we're about halfway. So, I think once we hit that mark, I'm really going to know what the next month, next 30 days are going to look like. So, yeah, as always, appreciate anybody who made it to the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Last thing before I close this out, I mentioned yesterday that, going to start, I've been trying to get the diet back on track, all that kind of good stuff. I'm back to tracking my macros, back to cooking a lot. I did some cardio earlier today. I'm not going crazy with the cardio because I want the strength to be my main focus, and I don't want to, tire myself out too much. But it felt really good. Loosened up my legs a little bit. If you don't do cardio and your legs are super sore after a leg workout a couple of days later, try it. It makes it 1,000 times better. So, but yeah, look out in the next few videos. I'm going to try and add in more of the cooking, some of the macros that I'm doing, maybe some of the cardio that I'm going to keep doing. I'm not going to go crazy with it, like I said, but that's going to wrap it up for this video. Again, appreciate everybody who's watching, and I will catch you in the next one.